Yo, what's up everybody? We all know that renewable energy is the future. But here's the thing, it's not just good for the planet, it's a gold mine for investors. I'm talking billions with a B being made in solar, wind, and all that clean energy goodness. So, in this video we're gonna break down how regular people like you and me can get in on this renewable energy wave and potentially make some serious cash while doing it. Okay, so first things first, why is everyone so hyped about renewable energy investments? Well, let me tell you, this industry is exploding right now. We're talking trillions, that's trillion with a T of dollars flooding into clean energy projects globally. Governments are throwing cash at it like it's going out of style, with tax breaks, incentives, and subsidies. They want this stuff built, and they're willing to pay for it. And that, my friends, is where the opportunity lies. Energy demand isn't going anywhere. And as we transition away from fossil fuels, renewables are stepping up to fill that void. Solar and wind power are actually getting cheaper to produce than fossil fuels, meaning higher profit margins for investors. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how you can actually make money from this renewable energy boom. It's not just about saving the planet, it's also about making smart financial decisions. One of the most direct ways is by investing in solar and wind farms. These investments can provide substantial returns over time. There are companies out there that specialize in building and operating these farms, and you can invest in them. By doing so, you become a part of the renewable energy revolution. These companies build these massive solar and wind farms, and then they sell the electricity they generate to the grid. This process ensures a continuous revenue stream. And because renewable energy is in such high demand, they lock in these long-term contracts with utilities, guaranteeing them a steady stream of income for years to come. This stability is a key factor for investors. More and more businesses are looking to reduce their carbon footprint and lock in stable energy prices, so they're signing these power purchase agreements, PPAs, to buy renewable energy directly from these farms. This trend is only growing. Plus, remember those government incentives we talked about? Those sweet tax credits and rebates? They make these investments even more attractive? Yeah, those make these projects even more profitable for investors. It's a win-win situation. And on top of all that, there's energy storage. This is a game changer for the industry. As battery technology gets better and cheaper, these farms can store excess energy generated during off-peak hours and sell it back to the grid when demand is high. This adds another layer of profitability. Investing in solar and wind farms isn't just about being eco-friendly, it's about generating some serious green for your portfolio. It's a smart, forward-thinking investment. Now, maybe investing in physical solar and wind farms feels a bit too, boots on the ground for you. Maybe you're more of a stock market person. Well, good news. You can still ride the renewable energy wave through the stock market. There are tons of publicly traded companies that are leading the charge in solar, wind, and battery technology, and their stocks have been absolutely crushing it. We're talking about companies like First Solar, Sunrun, and Enphase Energy in the solar space. Then you've got the wind power giants like Vestas Wind Systems and Siemens Gamesa, building those massive wind turbines you see off the coast or on rolling hills. And let's not forget about the battery and energy storage players like Tesla, NextEra Energy, and Fluence Energy. So, do your research, diversify your portfolio, and consider adding some of these renewable energy powerhouses to your watch list. Now I know what some of you are thinking. I don't have time to research individual stocks. I've got a life, you know? I hear you. Between work, family, and personal time, who has the extra hours to dive deep into stock analysis? Picking individual stocks can be time-consuming and frankly a little bit stressful. It's not just about the time, but also the mental energy it takes. So if you're looking for a more hands-off approach to investing in renewable energy, let me introduce you to the world of ETFs, or exchange-traded funds. They offer a simpler way to get involved. Think of an ETF like a basket of stocks. It's a collection that gives you exposure to multiple companies. Instead of buying shares in one single company, you're buying into an ETF that holds shares in multiple companies within a specific sector. In this case, renewable energy. This means you get a slice of each. It's like instant diversification. Your investment is spread out. You're spreading your risk across multiple companies. So even if one company doesn't perform as well, the others can pick up the slack. This balance can be very reassuring. And there are some great clean energy ETFs out there. They focus on companies leading the way in renewable energy. These ETFs make it super easy to invest in the renewable energy sector without having to become an expert stock picker. It's a convenient and efficient way to support green initiatives. All right, let's talk about the future, people. The future of energy, to be precise. We all know that solar and wind power are great, but they have one tiny little problem. The sun doesn't always shine and the wind doesn't always blow. This inconsistency can be a major hurdle. That's where energy storage comes in, and specifically, battery technology. Batteries can store excess energy for use when production is low. Batteries are the key to making renewable energy more reliable and efficient, and guess what? It's a massive investment opportunity. The market is growing rapidly. We're talking about companies like Tesla, who are not just making electric cars but also dominating the home and grid-scale battery market with their Powerwall and Megapack systems. Their innovation is leading the way. Then you've got companies like QuantumScape and CATL, pushing the boundaries of battery technology with next-generation lithium metal and solid-state batteries. These advancements could revolutionize the industry. And let's not forget about the battery recycling game. Recycling is crucial for sustainability. As the demand for electric vehicles explodes, companies like Li-Cycle and Redwood Materials are popping up to recycle those used EV batteries, extracting valuable materials and turning them into profit. This is a win-win for the environment and investors. Investing in energy storage is like investing in picks and shovels during a gold rush. It's a foundational element of the future energy landscape. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, this is all great, but I'm not a millionaire. I don't have thousands of dollars lying around to invest, and that's totally fine. You don't need to be Warren Buffett to get started with renewable energy investing. There are ways to get involved with just a few bucks. One option is community solar programs. These programs allow you to buy or lease a portion of a solar farm in your area. You don't have to install anything on your roof, but you still get to enjoy the benefits of solar energy, like lower electricity bills and even monthly payments from the energy generated. Then you've got crowdfunding platforms like energy funders, where you can invest directly in smaller-scale solar and wind projects. And if you're looking for a more traditional investment, check out green bonds. So there you have it, folks. Renewable energy isn't just about saving the planet, although that's a pretty awesome bonus. It's about securing your financial future in a world that's rapidly shifting towards clean energy. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, there's a way for you to get in on this booming market. The future is green, and it's time to start investing in it. Would you invest in renewable energy? Let us know in the comments. And if you love learning about clean energy, hit that subscribe button and join us in powering the future. Renewable energy is one of the best investment opportunities of the 21st century.